All right, today is Tuesday, which means that it's time for another live Q&A all about dropshipping on different marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, and Facebook Marketplace. As always, I'm your host, Paul J Lipsky. So this is a chance for us just to sit down. You ask me any questions you have about the kind of dropshipping that I do here on the YouTube channel. So type of dropshipping I do is we are selling on existing marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. And the reason we do that is just because it is so much simpler to get started selling on a website where there's already a ton of customers there ready to purchase items from you. A lot different than trying to build your own website on something like Shopify, where you are responsible for driving traffic to that website, which is incredibly difficult. So we're selling on the marketplaces where the customers already are. And a lot of times, like in the case of Facebook Marketplace, when we're selling the items to the customers, we don't have the items in stock. That's what drop shipping is. Only after someone purchases the item from us do we then go buy the item from our supplier, and then the supplier ships the item directly to our customers. As a whole bunch of people we use for our suppliers, but to keep it really simple, like on Facebook Marketplace, we just use other retailers. So we'll buy the items from Walmart or Amazon, and those websites will ship the items directly to our customers. So it's a business that you can do from home while traveling, pretty much anywhere that you have a laptop and an internet connection. You're going to be able to do this type of drop shipping, and it's very beginner friendly as well. So if you have any questions about that, ask them here in the live chat. Another great resource is in the description of this video. I have a free ebook all about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. It should be one of the first links right there. I'm concentrating a lot on Facebook Marketplace dropshipping this year because it's still very new, still in its infancy. Not many people know about it, but there are a ton of buyers on Facebook Marketplace. So the opportunity there is just huge right now. Seeing a lot of people coming in, doing really well very quickly on Facebook Marketplace. So if you are interested in learning more about it, again, I have that free ebook linked up down below for you to check out, all about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. All right, let's jump into the live chat now, see what kind of questions you guys have here, and I will do my best to answer them for you. Now, if you do want your question answered, make sure to subscribe to the channel and join me during a live stream. I do them every Tuesday, about 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time or California time, whatever you want to call it, Oregon time. And I'll do my best to answer those questions for you. And yeah, so let's see who's here. We have Sean. Sean's here. Thanks so much, Sean, for being the first person to give the video a thumbs up and for reminding everyone that while they're on their way in to smash that like button. Omar says, hey, Paul, what is an eBay stealth account? Great question. I'll answer that in a second. Let me say hi to a few more people. Hey, what's up, Mark? I'm doing great. A little hot where I am right now, but we got the AC going, so it's all good. Hey, Kimberly. I hope you're doing well. Certainly doing well over here. And Marjorie. Hey, Marjorie. All right. So let's answer this question. What is an eBay stealth account? So on eBay, when you start selling on eBay, eBay will identify that it's you. So they're going to see, hey, what IP address is Paul using? Or let's just use an example, Omar. When Omar comes on eBay.com, what is his IP address? And what are his cookies like on his browser? And what's his address and the phone number that he used when he signed up for his account? They have all that information about you that's linked up with your eBay account. So when you go to open a second eBay account, which is totally allowed on eBay, eBay will pretty much immediately know it's you. They'll see, hey, it's coming from the same IP address. He's using the same phone number. He's using the same address. And that makes us understand that, hey, this is Omar too, okay? This is also Omar's account. Even if you don't give them all the information, like let's say you try to hide the fact that it's you for whatever reason, so you give a different address, a different name, and a different phone number, they're still going to know it's you because you have the same IP address and maybe use the same phone number. They use a few different factors, right? So where this becomes particularly important is in a really rare circumstance when you get banned from selling on eBay. So if you've been selling on eBay and you've been banned from it for whatever reason, which again happens very, very rarely, a lot of people, they'll just say, hey, well, screw you, eBay. I'm just going to create a new eBay account. Well, they go to start a new eBay account and immediately eBay shuts down that account as well. Why? Because eBay, whenever they ban you, the rule is we're banning this account, but really we're banning you. So if you try to create another eBay account, we're just going to ban that account as well. And they're able to tell it's you based on all those factors that we talked about, all those different giveaways, the things that give you away, rather. So, what is a stealth account? Well, a stealth account is basically where you create a second eBay account that's completely separate from your main one. So, your main one might have this address, this phone number, this IP address, these cookies, all these different identifying information. The stealth account will be completely separate, a brand new IP address, brand new cookies, brand new name, brand new phone number, brand new address, completely separate. That is a stealth account. When do you need a stealth account? Pretty much only in the rare circumstance where you've been banned from eBay and you're looking to get back on selling on eBay. That's when you would need a stealth account. Some people do it if they rely on eBay as a source of income and want to kind of like an insurance policy. It says, hey, if something happens to my main account, I want a backup account that's already going so that I can just pick up where I left off on that account. And I don't want that account to be banned either. So that's something else people do. But primarily, it's only used if you've actually been banned. Okay, what do you mean by an appeal? Is this like, oh, I think you talked about this last week. Can you just remind me again of what's happening with that? OfferUp. So OfferUp is not a platform that I have experience on. I haven't sold on OfferUp. OfferUp is very similar to, I haven't even actually used it myself. Very similar to Facebook Marketplace, from what I understand, though, in that it's a place where you can sell your goods more locally. All right, Lester is here. Says, is there still a chance to make good money in this business? I am broke and stressed 18-year-old trying to get my life in track financially and physically. All right, Lester. So let me first answer your question. The answer is yes. So there's always so many new opportunities and existing opportunities to make money online. And same thing's true with dropshipping. All the type of dropshipping I talk about on this channel, it still works. Again, I've been focusing a lot this year on Facebook Marketplace because I think it is such an amazing opportunity, such a good opportunity if you're brand new to e-commerce or experienced with e-commerce selling online. So if you would ask me, someone who has no experience selling online, is starting from square one and just wants the thing that's the highest chance of success, that's going to be the quickest, where would I tell them to start is without a doubt Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. The barriers to entry are super low. You can easily get started with it. And it's just working so well right now because so many buyers and so few sellers and so many people doing dropshipping on it. So like I said, I do have the ebook down below if you guys want to learn a little bit more in depth on Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. I do have that ebook linked up down below. But the other thing I'll say to you, Lester, is that you're only 18 years old. I would not feel stressed out about this at all. You have a long time to figure this out. I really feel like I didn't really figure out, financially, like how to survive in this world until I was about 28 years old. And I still feel like I'm figuring it out, right? Now that I'm in my 30s. So do not stress out about it. You have your whole life ahead of you. You're super young. I think at this point in your life, you should be taking risks, trying things, and just trying to have a fun time, trying to have a good time, and to experiment so that you can see not only what works, but really what's more important than what works is what works for you. Like I said, there are so many ways to make money, right? You can just get a traditional job. And for some people, that is exactly what they want. Some people want to be able to just go to a job every day and leave their work there and know they're just going to get a steady paycheck. They have a family, they have a mortgage, maybe. So they want that consistently and that consistency and that maybe reliability of just having that 9-to-5 job with a paycheck. Other people, though, they want to focus more on their career. They want to be at the office for like a long time, really work their way up in the company because that's kind of the drive that they have. There's other people who really want to be an entrepreneur. They want to be their own boss, build something for themselves. That's the camp that I fall into. And a lot of you fall into that camp as well, which is why you watch this channel, right? You want something that you've built yourself, that you have behind you, right? That is yours, that no one can ever really take away from you. So figure out what it is that you want, Lester, and it's okay whichever one you want. But then once you figure it out, that's the one that you can go for and try to build that life for you. Can you tell us how to get the link to purchase your Chrome extension for Facebook Marketplace? Yeah, Frank. So for those of you who don't know, we also have a software, a Chrome extension that will help you quickly list items onto Facebook Marketplace. And Frank, the link to that should be in the description of this video. It's called the Dropshipping Titans Marketplace Helper. That will be the link to download the Chrome extension. It will be added to your Chrome browser. And then when you open it up, it will ask you to sign up for an account. And that will bring you to the page where you can sign up. Sean coming in with the reminders to hit the thumbs up button. Thanks, Sean, so much. Appreciate you, man. Have you used Facebook? No, I don't know. I think I've heard of that, but I don't remember what it is. All right, Omar says, and if you have the stock images and stock description for any of these listings you want to dropship an Apple product, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not sure what question you're asking exactly. Smash that thumbs up button, says Jameson. Hey, Rich, thanks for checking in. Hope you're doing great, man. We'll have to connect next summit in Florida. All right. Living Right says, I have smashed the like button. Curious what shadow banning means. I don't recall this in our Facebook Marketplace Titans course. Yeah, it's not in the course because I don't believe in it. I don't think it's real. So what is shadow banning? Shadow banning is this theory that on different marketplaces, the marketplaces will ban you without actually banning you. So think of it this way. You're selling on Facebook Marketplace, and you know that every item you list gets at least, let's say, 20 views, and 50% of the items that you've listed up will sell within the first 2 weeks, okay? Then all of a sudden, your views drop, and your sales drop as well. And what a lot of people assume is that they've been shadow banned, which basically is a theory that some of these marketplaces like Facebook, they don't ban you from using it. They still let you list items. Everything looks exactly the same for you, but they're not actually sending traffic to your listings anymore. You're not actually showing up in the search results. And I don't believe that shadow banning is real. I don't believe that Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Amazon, these marketplaces are targeting you and purposely not showing you to their customers, purposely not having you show up in the search results. I think what's really happening is one of several different things, which basically is the algorithm, the search result algorithm for these different marketplaces. So like eBay has a search algorithm called Cassini, and they look at things like, okay, what's your seller rating? Are you shipping out your items on time? What are the keywords in your title and your description? They look at all these different things. They look at the quality of your photos, how many photos you have. They look at the length of your description. They look at whether you have HTML in your description. They look at where your item is coming from and where the customer is. All this goes into the algorithm that determines whether your items show up when someone searches for those items. So if you stop showing up in the search results, you're not making as many sales, I think what's really happening is that either one, the algorithm changed, which does happen, but it's very rare. And usually it happens because it's smarter. So the algorithm gets better and really realizes what people want more. And what they determine is that your items aren't actually what people wanted. But that happens really rarely. More likely what's happening is that people just don't want your items anymore because either they're out of season, maybe it's like a seasonality thing, like you were listing up a bunch of winter products and now we're in the summer no one's going to be buying or searching for your items in the summer because that's not what they're because they're all winter items. So you need to list new items that are summer items or that sell all year long. Or you have to consider things like during the summer, things slow down sales online because more people are going out, especially this year with so many things opening back up, with so many more people feeling comfortable going out because they've been vaccinated. Then you're going to see that online traffic decreases because there's just not as many people online because they're all outside enjoying life finally, right? And other things to consider, like maybe you're not using you made a change, like maybe you used to optimize your titles, really fill them with keywords, and then you stopped doing that. Those are the things that when I really dig into it and really talk to these people, those are the things that are really going on. And I haven't actually seen concrete proof or any real proof that anyone has actually been shadow banned or that is even a real thing. Hey, what's up, John? Thanks for being here. Tyler. So yeah, another YouTube channel I like, Tyler's Take, my buddy Tyler. He started posting videos recently, so I haven't checked if he posted one recently, but he was doing it a few weeks ago. Um, Josh says, "Hey Paul, I've been having issues with AutoDS. When I try to upload from Walmart and or Home Depot, they immediately say failed, item is not in store or out of stock. I would contact their support. That sounds like a bug if it's happening with all of your items. So yeah, I would contact their support. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Thanks for being back. And thanks for always helping out people with their questions. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, so kind of talked about this already, Lawrence, but yeah, I would start doing better product research for items that people are going to be searching and buying this time of the year, and really make sure there's a ton of keywords in the titles and in the descriptions so the items show up when people search for them. All right. Christopher says, I plan to start dropshipping next week. What are some realistic expectations for a month's profit? Depends on the marketplace. So let me know which marketplace you plan on selling on. But usually in the beginning, I'll say I always try to say this. So in the beginning, you're not going to make a ton of money your first month. Your first couple months are all about learning. Are there students of mine who have made a lot of money within their first month? Yes, absolutely. Okay, it definitely does happen. But you should really focus more on learning the system and getting it set up and getting it running, and then you can worry about making the profit. I think too many people get hooked on just trying to stay um, be profitable their very first month. So they skimp on buying the good software or hiring virtual assistants if they want to do that, or if they need to do that, or putting too much time into it, right? And if you start to cut back like that, then you're not going to make any money, and you're certainly not going to make a profit either. So really, the first few months, I'd really concentrate on just learning the system, getting in place, getting the ball rolling. Because as soon as you pick up that momentum, start to get the ball rolling, that is when the algorithms for these different marketplaces will start throwing more customers your way. They say, hey, you know what, Christopher here, he's able to fulfill his orders. He's making his customers happy. He's shipping them out and he's making us money. So we're going to send him more items, more customers, more traffic so that he keeps selling and we keep making money because that's ultimately what these marketplaces want. Yeah, absolutely, John. So, like I said, Facebook Marketplace is really hot right now. I absolutely love it. I think it's an amazing place to start for beginners. And so, yeah, I'll say it one more time in this video, third time. In the description, there's a free ebook all about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping. So I would definitely check that out, John. You might get some golden nuggets out of that. Oh, nice. Marjorie's made her first sale only 1 week after joining the course. So congratulations, Marjorie. Titans is the name of my course, Dropshipping Titans. Marjorie joined up and has already had her first sale. So big congrats, Marjorie. You should be really proud of yourself. Go out and celebrate. Big smiles all around from Sean. What's up, Carolina? All right. Oregon, I got to go out west. It's hot right now. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying that there is a bug with Facebook Marketplace right now. Um, they are aware of it. I'm a member of the Facebook Marketplace Facebook group, which is kind of like a word, a mouthful there. Facebook Marketplace Facebook group, um, and the admins of that group are employees at Facebook who are working on Facebook Marketplace, and they posted that they've received a number of complaints about this and are aware of it. So it is a bug that is being worked out. We've had bugs on Facebook Marketplace in the past. Like I said, it's in its infancy. This is part of the trade-off when you're in something this new, is that you have to put up with these bugs and things like that. But it's also an exciting time because we are able to grow with the marketplace and we are able to shape it as well. They are very receptive, the admins in that group. I have students of mine who say they voice frustrations about different things on Facebook Marketplace. I post about it in that group, or I message the admins in that group, tell them about it. They do listen. If they receive enough feedback on something, they do listen. They are trying to make Facebook Marketplace better. And I think at this point, they are trying to compete with eBay, with Amazon, and these different websites, and trying to make it a really viable place for people to come buy so that all of us can make money. Facebook Marketplace and sellers as well. So they do listen. These bugs do exist, but they are working them out. Um, all right. Charlie says, "Hi Paul, my name is Charlie. I'm young and have just gotten into eBay dropshipping, and I'm kind of lost. If you have any advice on where to start, it would be very, I would be very thankful." So Charlie, thanks so much for reaching out. Uh, so exciting that you're starting out, because when you're beginning, when you're just starting out, Charlie, this is when you have the most potential. Okay. When you've been in it a long time, like me, you know, any growth that happens like very slowly. But when you're in the beginning, all the growth is just leaps and bounds. So it's a very, very exciting place to be. Now, when it comes to all types of drop shipping, including eBay drop shipping, the number one thing, product research. Charlie, you gotta master product research. So learn how to do it, learn how to do it right from the beginning, and then do it over and over and over again and practice how to do it. Okay. So this is something I teach in my course that I have linked up down below, my eBay Dropshipping Titans course. I teach product research in all my courses because it's really important. It's different on every single marketplace, every single platform. So really get that down, Charlie. Master that, and you'll be gold. All right. Nick says, can a 13-year-old kid start dropshipping on eBay or Facebook Marketplace? So technically, no. Technically, you have to be at least 18. I have seen people kind of work with their parents or their parents and do it with them, and they end up usually just doing all the work. But then everything's in the parents' name, so it's all good to go with eBay and Facebook Marketplace. Okay, yeah. So that. Thank you. Hey, Paul. Woof to Orlando. Orlando's my dog. For those of you who don't know, sometimes he makes an appearance. But like I said, it's pretty hot right now, so he's napping. Facebook Marketplace in the UK is possible. So yeah, if you're selling on Facebook Marketplace, you can do it as long as you have access to it. You can do it. But what really makes drop shipping possible on Facebook Marketplace is when you have the shipping option, which basically is when you list an item up for sale, you can say, "Hey, I don't want anyone to pick this up locally. In other words, I don't want to have to meet up with a person to sell this item. I want to be able to ship this item to them." That's called the shipping option. You have the option to ship it to them. So that's not available in every country yet. I thought it was available in the UK, but I'm not positive of that. But it's definitely available, obviously, here in the United States. So check if it's available in the UK, and that's really that's what you want. You want that shipping option if possible. Hey Paul, should I boost my listings on Facebook Marketplace? I don't do it. Haven't seen a need to do it. Marjorie says multiple locations. Yeah, that's what we put. Yeah, I think that's normal. What are you asking? AutoDS is inserting different cities. I'll check up on that. Oops, what did I do? Try to take a screenshot so I remember. I have this new MacBook and when you take a screenshot, it gives you the choice to either save it to the clipboard or save it to the desktop, which is kind of cool, but also kind of annoying because whenever I take a screenshot, by default, I want it to just save it to the desktop because sometimes I'll take a screenshot and it'll just save it to the clipboard, but I thought it was saving it to the desktop. So when I go check later, it's gone because it's no longer on the clipboard because I copied something else. So I don't know if anyone knows a way to fix that on the MacBook, let me know because it's frustrating. Okay. I just got AutoDS, says 8-man down. Give me a second. Do you use AutoDS fulfillment option on AutoDS? And if so, what do you think of it? So I don't use it. I've tried it with AliExpress, tried it with Amazon. It does work. I just prefer to have virtual assistants do it, especially because a lot of the places I buy from, there's no auto order fulfillment available for it. So yeah. How do you set up tax exempt with Amazon, Home Depot, and Walmart? Says David. Yeah, well, I'm glad you're asking this question, David, because it is a very important question to ask. When you are buying items rather from these websites, Amazon, Home Depot, and Walmart, you technically don't have to pay them sales tax, which saves you as much as 9% on your orders. And the reason you don't have to do that is because you are going to be reselling those items. You're going to be selling them to someone else, which is your customer on eBay or Amazon or Facebook Marketplace, wherever it is. So that's called tax exempt. You are tax exempt, but only if you're going to buy it and then resell it. So you have to go through the tax exemption process. You have to tell Amazon, Home Depot, and Walmart that is what you're doing. And there are a bunch of steps involved. Really, the first thing is you need to register with your home state, get set up with them, and then you can register with your suppliers. So this is something I teach inside my course. It is pretty in-depth, but it's not too bad. In the course, I go step by step through what to do to get set up with tax exemption. There's just a lot for the YouTube video, so I can't really talk you through how to do it. I show over my shoulder in the course exactly what I've done to become tax exempt. Hey, Kevin, in Lakeland, Florida. I've been there before. Pretty nice place. Pretty close to Orlando and Tampa. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. I'm feeling pretty good. Okay. I sell a lot of things on OfferUp all the time. It's good, a lot like Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Screenshot this, and I'll take a look at OfferUp. All right. Yeah, I would just do the non-API version of AutoDS. Exactly. Kyle coming in, answering the questions for me. I don't even have to do anything. How can I find a product that sells, but there isn't too much competition? So, Curious Cat, the way I teach product research is you're going to look for items that are already selling. And if they are already selling, there will be competition because if there's no competition, if no one's selling it, then you won't know that it's selling. That makes sense? Hope that makes sense. The point is that competition is a good thing because if there's competition, that means the item is selling. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. You need to differentiate your listing by having better titles, better keywords, maybe choosing a better main image or listing in a better category. These are the things that you should be doing to make your listing stand out, not necessarily worrying so much about actual competition. Yeah, organization is key, Henry. We use spreadsheets for everything. So, like for instance, in my Facebook Marketplace Titans course, I have spreadsheets for listing items, for all your orders, just to stay super organized. Because without it, you've sold an item, you're like, okay, I sold this water bottle. Where did I source that from? Was that an Amazon product? Was that a Walmart product? And which color was it? Like, it can be so confusing. And it doesn't sound like it'll be confused. Like, oh, I'll remember. I'll remember where I listed that bottle from. When we start listing more and more and more, it gets confusing. So stay organized from the beginning. Set up a good system in the beginning. Again, any of you that are in my courses, you know this. I give you the spreadsheets so that you don't even have to worry about it. And I know someone's going to ask, the Facebook Marketplace course isn't open for enrollment at the moment, but you can get on the waiting list by getting that free ebook that I have linked up down below for Facebook Marketplace. If you get that ebook, you'll also be on the wait list for when the course opens back up. Oh, sweet. Love the Facebook Marketplace course, man. Got my first sale on the second day. Yeah, that's what I mean. It happens fast on Facebook Marketplace. And we're seeing people just get their sales going really quickly because it's so quick and simple to get set up with it. You can get your store set up, you can get your listings up, and you can be making sales the same day or the next day in this case. It's not unusual at all when it comes to Facebook Marketplace. All right, no woofo says, at what point monetarily is it worth it to try to get sales tax exempt? I made about $500 in profit from just a few months, but would have made so much more if not for double sales tax. Yeah. So we talked about sales tax, and when you're paying like Walmart sales tax and your customers being charged sales tax, that's what he means by double sales tax. You don't have to be paying Walmart sales tax. Honestly, I tell my students you should start applying to be sales tax exempt, start the process rather right away. Because it doesn't, for most people, it depends on the state you live in, but for most people, it's going to cost you nothing or very little to get sales tax exempt. So you might as well start the process because it can take some time. You got to apply to different places, do these different things. And so it does require some time. So I tell people, hey, start doing the drop shipping. Okay. Do what I'm teaching you inside the course, follow it step by step. But at the same time, start the tax exemption process as well. So you'll fill out some paperwork, send it somewhere, then you'll have to wait. You might wait a couple weeks. While you're doing that, just keep drop shipping. Just keep going through the process. And then once you actually get the paperwork back, you can actually become sales tax exempt and then just continue drop shipping. But now you're making more money because you're tax exempt. Do you have a portfolio in crypto? Yeah, I have some cryptocurrency, not a lot. I consider that part of the 10% risky allocation. I've said before, maybe I'll make a video one day about how I invest. It's not that exciting, to be honest, which is why I haven't. But I still probably will because I think it's a relatively responsible way of investing and what I do with my money. But yes, crypto is a part of it. But what I believe is that you should be investing most of your money in safer assets, but it's a smart idea. And increasingly, I've discovered this. It's a smart idea to take 10% of your money and to invest it in things that are riskier. Not everything in one thing. I'm not putting 10% of all of my investments right into Bitcoin, right? It's some into Bitcoin, some into some other coins, and then some into maybe some stocks, maybe like Tesla, things like that. And that can be that's a 10% of a risk there, but that little bit could really pay off or it might not. So I'll make probably a whole video about investing in the future, but the short answer is yes, I do have some money invested in crypto, but it's not a ton of money. Can you give the number one dropshipping tip? Yes. Product research. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Product research is the number one thing you have to master. It is the difference between having a successful dropshipping store and not having one, okay? It is a difference between being profitable and not being profitable. The people that do well with dropshipping learn how to do product research. It is that simple. So get product research down. That is my number one tip. Oh, and one other thing I'll say about crypto is, even though I don't have a ton invested in it or a large percentage of my network or investments, I'm very interested in it. I think it's very interesting. So I read news about it every single day. I keep up with what's going on just because I find it very interesting, cryptocurrencies. Please link a group of students. What do you mean by that? Do you love flipping free stuff on Craigslist? I've never done that myself, but I love watching people on YouTube do it. Sometimes you can go to like the free section of Facebook or OfferUp or Craigslist and get some stuff for free, clean it up, make it look a little nicer, take some better photos, and people sell them after that. So it's pretty cool, but it looks like a lot of work, and I can't do it with my lifestyle. So everything I do has to fit my lifestyle. This is what I said at the beginning of the video. Find out what it is that you want out of your career, your job, or however it is, your vocation. Okay, and then or rather find out what lifestyle you want and then find a way to make money around that. Okay. So for me, I love traveling, which is why I travel full time in a camper van, traveling around the country, exploring it, meeting people along the way, exploring different things. That's what I love to do. So anything I do has to fit that lifestyle. Can I do it from the road? Then I'll probably try it. If I can't, like flipping free stuff on Craigslist, that's gonna be really hard because I can't fit a couch inside my camper van. So yeah, that's not gonna work for me. Here we go. John says, I just started working at Walmart. Paul, you're so right. The summer gear like pools, grills, and outdoor furniture are selling like crazy. People are always asking about them. Exactly. You got to keep up with the trends. You got to keep up with the seasons because that is the moneymaker. In terms of just having like a lot of sales come in for the same product over and over and over again. I always make sure my stores are stocked with items that sell all year long, those evergreen items. You want that base of those, but you also want a lot of evergreen items as well, because those are going to sell really a lot during a short period of time, but you'll do really well during that short period of time. I teach this. Yeah, check out that ebook down below because for Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, because I teach a product research technique in there. I'm skipping some questions that pretty much have answered already, just so you guys know. Okay, so that's how much effort should go into branding a dropshipping business? Exactly zero. And the reason for that is because we are selling on marketplaces and you don't really need to worry about that. So, what is branding that you're talking about? So, if you have a Shopify store, if you have your own website, that is where branding really comes in. And what it is okay, you have a store, and let's say it's called Best Products 2021. I don't know, terrible name, but that's what you call it, Best Products 2021. How much time do you and how much money should you put into making that a brand? Okay, a store that people recognize, a store that people want to come back to over and over and over and over again. In that situation, because you're selling on your own website, that can be really valuable because that will create repeat customers and because it's a website that you could then sell later. Now, the flip side of that is that it's very difficult. It's very difficult to get customers there in the first place. And then once they get there, to get them to come back and to really create a brand around that that then makes enough money so you can then sell the website later. Okay. So it's a very difficult thing to do. Now, we sell on these marketplaces like eBay, Amazon, Facebook Marketplace. And when you sell on those platforms, you don't have to worry about the branding because these marketplaces, those are the brands. They don't really allow you as a seller to brand yourself. It's just not going to work. Yes, you can sell Amazon stores, but people don't buy them as much as they do the Shopify stores. So for marketplaces, I wouldn't even worry about that at all. Mike says, hey, Paul, it's been a while. What is going on with AutoDS and file exchange with eBay? Should I be worried? No, Mike, you shouldn't be. So eBay recently announced that they are getting rid of the file exchange, but they're not really getting rid of the file exchange, okay? Those of you who use AutoDS the way that I do it, which I use the non-API version, the way the non-API version works is it works by connecting to eBay's file exchange. So you would think that if the file exchange is going away, that this would not work anymore, AutoDS, but it does because uh, the thing that eBay is getting rid of is one section of the file exchange that has nothing to do with the way that we use it. At least that's what I understand it to be. So I'm not worried at all. I don't think you should be either, Mike. All right. Adrian says, a buyer complained about a previous order. I responded quickly and tried to work with him, but he followed the complaint with his bank. The case was closed in my favor, and I blocked the buyer and his negative feedback was automatically removed. It's now 3 weeks later, and he has made another purchase through a different account. Is there a block orders from a specific state? I would not block an entire state because then you're blocking all those orders from all the other customers. So I wouldn't stress out too much about this. I would contact the marketplace and just say, hey, this is the same buyer, obviously, because it's the same name and address. Can we cancel this order? Because, tell them what happened, and hopefully they'll be able to help you. Sean, thanks for the reminder to hit the thumbs up for the great host. I guess that's me, but thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Is my Instagram account back? No, not yet. Yeah, it's been a week now. So yeah, my Instagram account was shut down by Instagram. That has nothing to do with my drop shipping, but it does impact, the way I communicate with you guys. I used to have a lot of you guys DM me on Instagram. It's been a week now that's been shut down. It was done by mistake. I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I went back and read the terms of service. I'm like, what could I have possibly done wrong? There's nothing I did wrong. So it's obviously a mistake. I've appealed it, and I'm just waiting to hear back from the appeal. I wasn't able to appeal right away, so I got the deactivation on Tuesday. I wasn't able to appeal until almost Friday. Now it's Tuesday again. So we're just waiting. If anyone knows a way to get an Instagram account back that's been deactivated, let me know. I was going to say send me a DM, but instead send me an email, paul@pauljlipsky.com, or a Facebook message might be better. I would appreciate some help on that if anyone knows anything. Okay. When dropship Amazon to eBay, do you use carrier? No, we don't use Amazon just like tracking numbers because those aren't really good on eBay doesn't like that, so we don't do that. But I shouldn't even say that. I don't dropship from Amazon to eBay. eBay doesn't like Amazon. eBay doesn't like dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, so we don't do it. All right. Okay. Jack says, I've been doing really well lately with dropshipping, so big congratulations, Jack. But I ran into the issue where I'm running out of money and have to wait until the money comes back to me. Yeah, so on these marketplaces, you sell the item, you don't get the money right away. The money will be released to you later. They wait for the item for many of the marketplaces until it's actually delivered, and then they release the money to you. That way, you're not defrauding the customer, right? You're not scamming them out of their money. So in the meantime, you got to use a good credit card. I really suggest you use a good cashback credit card that will give you points or cash back every time you use it. You could really rack up a lot of points doing that. But in the meantime, that's what you got to do. So get a good credit card and then pay it off as soon as you get paid to keep the rest as profit. Let's see. My pleasure, Frank. Why does Facebook Marketplace take so long to verify the tax information? Because they're busy. Because I don't think they have as many people working in that department anymore, and I just think they're busy. They're expanding a lot. They're creating new things. That's my assumption. Because they have been adding new stuff and changing things and talking about new stuff. Yeah, it's a glitch in the system, a bug they're working on. Yeah, Jason, they're aware it's a bug, and they promise that they're working on it. Can you share about the Bitcoin payment on eBay? How does this method work? Either way, it's not going to impact you as a seller. Yeah, because you're still going to get paid the same way. It's still going to be US dollars being transferred into your bank account. You're not actually going to get Bitcoin. Okay, so that's after 90 days, there is no spike in sales and income, 100% positive feedback, 105 sales, but no. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. My pleasure, Charlie. When I refer to eBay dropshipping, no, just across the board, any type of dropshipping on eBay. So I've been moving a lot more in eBay to doing wholesale dropshipping on eBay, but pretty much, unless I say differently, I'm also talking about retail. It can be applied to either one. I'm not sure exactly what your question is about managed payments. Some items, yeah, sometimes I just get one of those items that just gets stuck there. I don't know what it's doing, but I just see that happen. You don't have to put up with abusive customers, okay? You always got to be nice. You always have to assume the customer's right, but you don't have to tolerate being talked to in an offensive way by customers. And the platforms know that if the customer starts cursing with you, find the right representative for like eBay, especially. They know that the customer shouldn't be talking to you like that. Okay. How can I list using a Facebook page? I don't know. When I log into my Facebook account, my Facebook Marketplace account, I see, okay, here's all the items that the individual has listed. Let's go to the Facebook page, and it shows you no items listed by the page, but it doesn't actually show me how to list by the page. So it's kind of confusing. That didn't make any sense to you. Don't worry about it, because if it ever makes sense to me, I'll make a video about it. But for right now, I don't know what Facebook Marketplace is doing. So, okay. I've been selling mugs on Facebook Marketplace and they sell really well. It goes under review for some strange reasons and kind of annoying. Yeah, very strange. All right. A couple more questions and I gotta call it, then gotta wrap it up for the day. I've been drop shipping from Walmart to eBay with success for about 2 months, but Walmart recently revoked my Walmart Plus subscription because I was reselling. Have you dealt with this before? Yes. It's happened to pretty much everyone. So Walmart allows us to drop ship from their website, from walmart.com. They also have a subscription service that's very similar to Amazon Prime. It's called Walmart Plus. It gives you free shipping on most orders. In the terms of service for Walmart Plus, it says you cannot use it for reselling purposes. So when we begin to sign up for Walmart Plus, begin to use it, start shipping to multiple addresses, then Walmart Plus says, oh, we see what you're doing. We are shutting down your Walmart Plus account. But what they don't do is they don't shut down your Walmart account. So you can't use Walmart Plus for drop shipping, but you can use Walmart. And I consider this the silver lining here is that obviously Walmart knows we are resellers. They know we are drop shipping, but they still allow us to buy from Walmart. That I think is a really good sign. Okay, that means they're not going to ban us from using Walmart for drop shipping. They just don't want us to take it the extra mile and to use Walmart Plus. It's happening to everyone. There's really no way around it besides just continuing to create new accounts, which isn't really efficient and does cost money as well. So I advise just using regular old Walmart. All right, let me quickly look through these chats, see if there's anything super something I haven't missed here. All right, cool. So that's a wrap for today's, guys. Thanks so much for your questions. Thanks for hanging out with me. And again, I have a lot of free resources for you down in the description of this video, including that Facebook Marketplace dropshipping ebook. If you have a question that I didn't get to answer, then make sure to join me for the next live Q&A. Do them every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. I'll see you guys next week for the next live Q&A. Bye for now.